All right, Mark, it's another year, state soccer championships here in Huntsville. How excited are you to see this happen once again and be hosting?
Well, I'm so excited to be hosting. We've got a great group of local teams in it. It's going to be really fun. And we're going to get to show off the Spencer Sports Complex. We have 2 turf fields, 2 grass fields. We're going to go back and forth between them depending on the weather. We're probably the only city in America that can do this.
Big question is the weather tomorrow. Kind of what's the tentative game plan?
So the tentative game plan is to play all the Wednesday games on artificial turf fields. Again, they're identical to our grass fields except the surface. Press box is the same. The fans won't know the difference. The locker rooms are the same. It's going to be a great event. Then we'll make a call, but the plan is hopefully to play Thursday, Friday, and Saturday on the grass fields.
For the players, have they said it, or the coaches meeting, do they have a preference between turf and regular fields?
I can't speak for every one of them. They're all different. We want to play on grass. That's our preference. Grass is number one. But obviously when we're playing this many games, 30 matches over 4 days, we have to be concerned about the playing conditions, and we want it to be at a championship level. So we wholeheartedly concur with the decision to play on the artificial turf.
How is
Tomorrow.
it to have this type of complex where you have the ability to rotate between the two?
It's special. We used it 2 years ago when we had a tornado come through one night, and we were able to do that, and the fans never knew the difference. You know, some of the kids asked about the grass that they were playing on and didn't know that it was artificial turf, because it's a very nice field. Most artificial turf fields are football fields, and so they're not as wide. Ours are soccer fields, and they're lined for soccer, and so it's really special for the athletes to get to play on these kind of fields. But it gives us, as the tournament directors, such a comfortable feeling knowing that we can go back and forth from grass to turf overnight and not reduce the quality of play.
Obviously, you guys have had this amazing facility, but I mean, over 20 years, how have you guys been able to kind of keep this thing going in Huntsville?
Well, first, we really value this tournament, and we value all tournaments. We put a lot of effort into the state soccer championship. It's a great source of pride for the Huntsville Sports Commission and the city of Huntsville. The city of Huntsville staff and team and workers, they wear this on their chest. It's a proud moment with how the grass looks. They take it very seriously, and so we do too. We want to, and so I think from us, we're always trying to make a great experience for the student athletes, coaches, fans, and referees, and we do that every year. And this facility just helps us.
And looking at the schedule, there are a number of North Alabama teams that are playing at least in the semifinals. Of course, I know you always want to draw from all over the state, but knowing that there's a lot of local talent participating this week, how do you feel about that?
Well, you know, that's one reason we do this too, is we want to support local athletics. We want them to have great opportunities. We want them to play in a sport that's valued in the city, and so that's part of it. Yeah, we do this for tourism. We're glad that people are coming up to Huntsville. We want to show off Huntsville to the rest of the state. We want to put Huntsville's best foot forward, and so we will do that. We think tomorrow the weather is going to be good. We'll be playing on turf. We don't know when this rain's going to come, but even, like I said, if the rain comes, there's nobody who's going to handle it better than we will.
We all know how the weather gets here in North Alabama.
Sure.
And with youth sports being such a big focus and weather being a big focus here in soccer, how big is it to make sure that a state championship game is taking place, and what preparation comes into to make sure everything goes smoothly?
Oh, we work on this tournament not all year long, but we've been working on it for months. There's a lot of preparation. Obviously, the city takes care of those fields for months to make sure they look beautiful today. That's one line. The turf fields, a lot of thought went into the design of them to make sure they don't have lines on them. There's no lines on them. We paint the lines for whatever sport we're going to play, so that way the athletes get a true championship experience when they play on that. There's nothing worse if you've ever played lacrosse or something or soccer on a football field and there's 4 sets of lines out there. We don't have that. We have 1 set of lines for the sport we're playing, and so that's all part of the preparation of a championship venue. Is we're ready to play a championship.
Awesome. Thank you, Mark.
All right, Mr. Harmon, hey, you're back here in the Huntsville area. Going to hand out some blue maps this week for the state soccer championships. You talked about many times how Huntsville is such a great place to host it. Tell us, why is that the case?
Yeah, so Huntsville's a great place to be. We're excited to be here. You know, the venue is great, but it's really about the people. You know, the commitment of the city, the sports commission, the mayor and his office, and just the volunteers. You have to have so many people behind the scenes, and so not only do you have a great venue, you have really wonderful people who are excited about our young people being here, and so it's going to be a great week.
What do you like about the facilities here?
Well, first of all, they're in great condition. You look at the turf fields as well as the grass, natural grass. They're very well kept and in great condition. And so you want your kids to have the opportunity to play in a great venue with great facilities, and that's what we have here.
What are you most excited for this week with all these athletes coming out here and competing?
Just that, watching the kids compete. It gives them an opportunity to compete on the largest stage. So first of all, they have really good teams. But through the playoffs, it means they've had to win to get here. So they're on a winning streak, and you'll see the best of the best. And just really proud of the level of soccer that we play in this state. And Huntsville loves soccer, so that's another great reason to be here. But we've got young people, coaches, really committed to the game, and we're going to see some great games this week.
What does it take for a city to host a championship event for 20 years now, or over 20 years?
Yeah, well, first of all, you've got to want to do that, So you've got to have the desire to host an event like this, and you've got to be committed, to what it takes to provide the number of people. Because, like I said earlier, it's just a lot of people behind the scenes that you may not see, that just to make sure that the facility's where it needs to be, and just to handle things like the parking and the admission and all of those things. So big time commitment from Huntsville, and you see that through their 20th year.
Of course, the popularity of soccer worldwide is top notch. You have state championships going on right now. College will get into there soon. And the World Cup is literally only like a month and a half away. So can you talk about like the popularity you've seen the rise with soccer?
Yeah, so the kids who play, they always look up above them to the level above them, and I think if you look at the level of soccer that we play in this state, you have a high level, and so that takes the commitment of the coaches at the school level and the parents to make sure their kids have what they need, and then the commitment of the kids to work on their game. So, but yeah, I think always looking above and seeing the growth of soccer, to me at all the other levels, it naturally is going to impact at the high school level.
And next year, is there going to be an extra day, or is it able to fill it out with?
Yeah. So it looks like the way the schedule is now, it would not require an extra day. So we're still kind of fine tuning that. More games during the day, and you have to look at that because with less games at certain days, you have a little bit more flexibility to maneuver because of weather and things like that. But right now, it doesn't look like it'd have to be an extra day.